Right, good evening, good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome along to today's flight. Today we see us flying from the Wiltshire Ambulance Service, Air Ambulance Service, just outside of, well, a sort of Melksham way, just outside of Melksham, between Melksham and Trowbridge. So, or Trowbridge, depending on what part of the world you come from and how you pronounce that. Today we're in the Hype H145 helicopter. This is the 48th Squadron Royal Air Force version of it, and yeah, we're doing a bit of a simulation here of some HEMS work and some SAR work as well. So how we go with that. Yeah, very nice helicopter. It's very well modelled, very well detailed indeed. Of course, they've more recently they've got the H160 as well that's been released. But without further ado, come on, let's get inside and let's get things underway. It does say 2035 on the clock here, but what I've done, I've rewound it to it's around about 7:45 in the morning, just so that we have some daylight to see things. Nothing worse than trying to fly around in night, isn't there? Right, let's get that sorted in a few moments, but first of all we need to get the battery on, which I do believe is up here. That on, I don't know why when you turn the battery on it turns off your torch, but we can re-enable it. Right, so what do we need up here? Let's have a look. So we need P-flight into, oh no, that is lamp, that's right. They shouldn't be on yet. Let's just have a look here. Hoist, it's fine, yep. Pitot heat's on. I need the priming fuel pumps on as well. The TORs will set to normal. And at the moment we just need the position light on as well. Okay, let's whack that on. Lighting, we'll have to set to night time for now, so we'll just turn some lighting up. Do we need that on? No. What else? Okay, right, so we're ready down here. We might as well get straight on, do a engine start up and get them into idle. Get the map up as well. We have got our first mission. Okay, engine number 2. There it is, Wiltshire Air Ambulance Base, tiny little place. As I say, just outside of Melksham. I think you've got the that building there's the police and fire service next door, so all crammed together. Hopefully quite a clear day so far. Bit of cloud over that way, but what's that to our north? Right, so we'll get autopilot controls on, AP1, AP2. Does it need to recover? Okay, do that. There you go, that sorted itself out now. Manual release the trims. Okay, rest of the lights. Get the logo light on, strobe and landing lights. I'm just going to set up the spotlight so if we do need it, it's sort of in front of us. Let's go narrow. Front and to the, there you go, that'll do us. Right, okay, turn that off before we burn a hole in the ground. Right, so transfer pumps on, priming pumps off, avionics, oh they're already on, okay, standby battery is on. 12 volt receptacle for the back, all done. Autopilot redundancy, what's happened there? Why did that go off? Oh, yeah, that was me flipping the switch up there. Okay. I think that's us near enough set up. Right, so we got a road accident, Western Supermare. Oh, there we go. And get the map up here. The map's working. Let's face it out the right way. So out to the west. There you go. There's our position there, as you can see. Okay, let's go. If I take the engines out of idle, then it must be early. Okay, let's get them up to flight speed, and we'll know that when we get our green and white flags here. We've got one on engine 1, engine 2's now just come in. All greens and whites in the warning box. I can turn my torch off now, can't I? There we go. Let's get out of here. Around about 500 feet. Correction presents. Yeah, happy as ever. Alright, so around about 30 miles to go, 18 minutes to get there at the moment. That could speed up as we increase speed. Just got to watch the train, that's all, at this low. We're at the minimum level that we can go to. The lowest level, that is. Bit of cloud, looks like there's some localised showers about. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that, keep an eye on the winds. Winds at the moment are quite strong. They're from the northeast, so it's cold winds, 40 degrees at 17 knots, with 22 knot gusts at the moment, but that's meant to be picking up, so we'll just have to be careful how we go. Right, so let's connect all maps up to It's not working, isn't it? Right, so why is this countdown thing on? Let's go, what are we on there? The Philips monitor, is that one? It's not that one. It's not that one. Video, masquerade, no. Screen 2. Where's it gone? Where's my other screen gone? Ah, looks like we've lost one of the screens. Has it just turned off? Let's have a look. Display. I don't know where that's gone. What is it? It's that one, isn't it? Philips. Screen 2. So what's happened to screen 2? Display. Is that one? I don't know what's happened there. Alright, okay. Well, as long as we've got this one for now, we should be okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did it just... So if I go back to screen 2... Sorry about this. Just messing you around for a second whilst I'm trying to get this... that one on. So, window capture. Turn that off. Yeah, Philips. Let's go into properties. Oh, it's not... Oh, right. I think I know what this is. Is it that? Yep, it's that. Okay, right, so I've got the one on, so I want the display. That's the one. Right, does it work now? Switch. There's me there. How you doing, everyone? I don't know what's happening. You leave things alone for 5 minutes and it all goes pear-shaped. There we go, sun's just coming up here. Crossing from Wiltshire into Somerset, to North Somerset. Bath is just over there in that valley. There's a valley here where my mouse is ringing, and that's where Bath is, North East Somerset. Going past the southern end of Bath. I don't know what that is over there. Let's have a look out the rear window here. Some sort of sports complex or something. Some of the speed up, I think, now that we're I think stable. I think it's about 120 knots. We just got to watch out for terrain, that's all. I have got the terrain radar on, but it operates sort of optimally at 80 knots, 70 to 80 knots. Do see any terrain come up, we'll just slow down. It will cope with 100, depending that you're not sort of facing a brick wall, as it were. You don't take the piss with it. But other than that, yeah, it's a very clever helicopter, and like all Airbuses, really it's made for idiots, so it's designed for people like me, really. So. let's have a little look around. There you go, there's my co-pilot there. Navi, he just sits there observing everything. In the back, we got the Loadmaster here, and then we got the Winchman, and then we got Doc. There's the Doctor, yeah. He's missed having a shave this morning, as you can see. Got him up at the crack of a sparrow's fart to help out. Patient will go here, rear doors open at the rear. There you go, just like that. I'm sure they're happy about that. As you can see, it's fully kitted out with all the medical equipment, breathing apparatus and whatnot. Shut them again. So the Doc's happy, he's got all his technical gear. So go out the side doors at any time. We've got the winch control here. That folds out when it's in use. Yeah, there you go. And that, there you go. True Valley Lake. It's coming up in front of us there. Just increasing a couple of knots. Right, so what have we got now? 6 minutes. Just adding a few extra knots in there does cut that time down. 12.7 miles to go. So we're just a few miles from the scene, around about 4 miles. We'll start reducing that speed down to around about 80 knots an hour. Looks like there is a flare up for this one. Yep, there's the flare. Orange smoke over there I can see. Just lower height down to 300 feet. And knock that speed back to around about 60 knots. Lights as well, and the high intensity beam will get that set up. I thought I did set there it is, right, okay, so we just come to the right a little bit there, make it a little bit wider. Okay, right, navigation control can go off now as we are now flying manual. Going to come down to 200 feet. Thereabouts, 150, yeah. It doesn't look like there's any too high buildings around us. Bring our speed down to 40 knots. We'll just have a look at the scene first, see if there's any good spots for landing. Watch it there, there's some pylons. Well, okay, we're clear of them. Right, so it looks like, is that a junction there or something? And it looks pretty good for clearing. So it's just off a roundabout. Oh, that's cool. So there's a bit of a green there. We've got the wind blowing in that direction. So if we do a 180 here, we'll be landing into the wind, which is cool. So we'll just do a turn around here. Right around that church. Is that the Premier Inn building down there? I don't know. I forget that. No, it's a bit far up for that. That's the... I forget what it's called. Bloody memory's gone. Right, so we're coming from this angle. I've turned my speed down. We'll bring the nose up so that we can slow down a little bit naturally. Here's a bit of rudder just to bring us in to the scene. Bit of forward power. Here's a little bit closer. Right, we'll just try and land to the right of that scene there. Let's have a look. Right, we'll go on this green here. We should be, yeah, we're close enough. More than close. Just avoiding those trees. Looks pretty clear on that green, so it's a safe place to plonk us down. And let's just do a bit of a sideways shuffle. Okay, looking good. Right, let's just reduce some of that height nice and slowly. You could do it coming forward a little bit. And it does look like we're drifting to the left a little. Trees to our left. I'll just sideways shuffle it one more time. There we go, we're down. Before I do anything, before we set fire to the grass, turn the high intensity light off, the landing lights are off. We're going to idle, and the boys in the back should spring into action anytime once them revs are down a bit so they don't get blown away. Go boys, do your stuff. Right, so we see to the accident there, just off to the roundabout there. Ambulance is there. I think this is, don't need the doctor. I think this is just a case of stretchering the guy in. So I'm not going to turn the engines off because this don't take that long. Unless the doc gets out, I don't know. Depends. Sometimes the ambulance crew prepare the patient, and then it's a case of just stretchering him off, and it looks like this is one of them. Oh, what happened there? That way, we. Accident's over there. There we go. Let's go over and have a look, see what's happened. Oh wow, what is it? Looks like a motorcycle accident here. Yeah, someone's come off their bike. It's like a little Ducati or something. And there's the man who likes to put his arms in the air. I don't know what he's doing. Is he praying or something? Don't know. Right, so here we go. Man with the stretchers just coming along. Guy right over the flare. Why not? Sort him out. That's it. Get him on the stretcher. Right, sun's coming up, so that's good. Wait for him to get back. Let's get back inside. A lot less noisy inside. We can take a nose from here. Here he comes. That bleeding time. Oh, I thought he was coming. Where is he? Maybe on that tree somewhere. there he comes. Far too bloody fast. Let's turn that down. Indeed. You know when the doctor gets out, that's when you turn your engine off, because you know you're going to be quite a while waiting around. But there you go. Our winchman has gone and got the stretcher and done the bizzo. Let's wait for him to just get back in his seats. Okay, he's back in. Let's put back into flight mode. Right, let's just check on the map what hospital it's taking us to. Okay, so both green flags on a map. Where are we going to? Oh, it looks like Bristol. Bristol General or Queen, is it Queen Mary Hospital? I think it is, or something like that. So, right, so landing lights on. Reset the trims. Trims released. Bang, right, let's get out of here. So on the map we are to the left, right, okay. Fine, coming up 500 feet, we'll hold that there. 498, let's round it up to a nice rounded up number. Just wait for that to settle. Down to the left a bit. We'll wind ourselves up to 80 knots for the moment till we get en route. Speed ahead. There you go, sun's just peeping over the horizon there, which is cool. We can start to see a bit more now. So I hear this moaning. So our ETA is 9 minutes to the hospital. I think it's a roof land. Yeah, it's a roof landing at Bristol. That's something I've not quite got the hang of yet. Well, I'm just saying roof landings. Any bloody landing at the moment. Give it a go. That's what it's all about. Practice makes perfect anyway. Right, how's the old patient doing? Yeah, he looks asleep or dead. How's he doing, Doc? I think he's still recovering from his hangover. Yeah, I know. That's why you got the sunglasses on, is it? Kept out the bar last night. You knew he was on duty. There's the M5. Not so busy this time in the morning. Normally that junction there is a nightmare. Well, it's all a nightmare along the M5. Or we could summarise it nicely. All the roads in the UK are a frigging nightmare. Right, so let's check the map. Let's have a look. That's our route at the moment. We're heading on a northeasterly. As you can see there, Bristol isn't too far. Oh, we got, what's that? There's an EasyJet just taking off. I wonder if we can see him outside. EasyJet's taking off from Bristol. Oh, there he is. Let's have a look. There he is up there. I think that's him. Just there. Bossing off out the side. We've got some terrain coming up, and literally it's over this peak. We start entering down into Bristol because I've got using the terrain radar at the moment, so I'm feeling lazy. What we're doing, 110 knots at the moment, so we're going to have to reduce that down to this red and yellow line here, which is about 90 knots, which is the maximum safest level the auto train works on. I'll demonstrate that, sorry, yeah, why not? So as you can see, we've got this peak here. At the moment we're going way too fast, the train radar. It might just make it. If it was any taller than that, any higher than that, it would struggle and you'd end up in the trees. Not a good place to be. So in a few miles we'll just reduce that speed a bit, just to give the radar a chance to catch up. But it's all clever stuff. This is really, if you've got fog or low clouds, that's a godsend, that facility on here. It really is. But yeah, since update 14, SU14 do they call it? Simulator update 14, you can actually fly helicopters now without them sort of doing what they want to do. They've actually got the modelling. I understand it's only the first stage of it, but they've done a good job so far. It's not quite there, but I'm sure with future updates that'll improve. And who knows, Flight Sim 2024 is released sometime later this year, so I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be going with that. I don't know whether I'll stick with this for now until the updates stop. I don't know. 2024 is meant to have been built on a different graphic engine, which is more efficient than this. We'll see how it goes. That's how it is. I won't be too happy if all the downloadable content I've got for 2020 is incompatible with 24. That's not going to be too good. Right, so back on the speed now as we approach that hill range over there. I don't want us to plough into the side of it because we're going too fast. I'm going to bring that down to the red and yellow sticker rock, as I call it, on the airspeed indicator there. As you can see, our speed is now reducing. The arrow indicates that. And we're nicely coming down to 90 knots, which is probably still pushing it a bit. But we are at 500 feet, and that doesn't look like that's too much of an effort. But you will see when we get there, the helicopter will automatically ascend to avoid that. But literally on the other side of it, we start coming down into Bristol. I think we get a nice view from this angle of the Clifton Bridge. I think. We might be a little bit too far along for that, we'll see. Barrowgurney, what's his name, Quarry Works over there. And to our left is Raxel. Oh, have I left you on the map? Bloody hell. Sorry, guys. Always leave you on the map. Forget to keep switching it back. Right, so as we reach this little peak here, as you see, we're at 500 feet. We're not far off, but you will see it will maintain that 500 feet. The CRHT there. You'll see our vertical speed indicator here on this line start to increase. There goes 100 foot. We're starting to go into it now. That should go up to 2, 3. There you go, it's gone up to 2, 3, 4, 5. As we start to increase and we go over this peak here. As we come down the other side and it drops off, that will do the opposite. Now when we get to about here, this tree line here, it should start coming back down again. So it's good stuff, clever stuff. Like I say, very handy for low visibility work. As we start to ascend, we see Bristol City here. Over in the distance there, you can just make out, I can see it, the orange flare. You can turn these flares off, but it just makes it handy, It's a good visual guide as to where we're going. But I do believe this is going to be a rooftop landing at this hospital. Right, I'll turn the nav off now. We know where we are. The wind direction at the moment, let's just have a quick look. Let's put the map up. Right, so the wind is a northeasterly. Planning the right direction. Yeah, it's a northeasterly wind. So really we want to land on the helipad from the direction that we're approaching on, because we'll be directly into the wind. Now, wind is quite gusty at the moment. So at the height we want to be at, it's going to be an interesting landing. That's all I can say. Right, so I'm going to bring her down to about 250 feet. We'll start backing off that speed down to around about 70 knots. Put our approach lights on. Oh, they're already on. Okay. I thought I turned them off. Unless they automatically come on when you start descending. Right, let's bring the speed right back now. Down to just around about 40 knots. See there, the terrain radar's kicked in because it's detected the higher buildings. I'm going to turn that off in a minute. So let's turn that off. Right, calibrate my collective. Oh, it's going to be around about 4.5. Right, turn train radar off. See, we've settled down now to around about 200 feet. Get more speed in. so forward a bit. Oh, I hate these roof landings, I really do. Not too far, bloody hell, man. Right, and down. Oh, that's not it, that's not it. Oh, no. Oh, Christ, I've lost momentum now. Right, it will correct. Right, okay, I got disorientated there. I'm looking literally where the smoke flare is, and obviously that's on a different roof. We're literally right in front of the landing pad. Oh, I hate roof landings. Right, the trick with them is just take it slow. As you can see with the windsock there, we are heading right into the wind, which is the best place to be. If you come from the other side, you do take a risk of the wind gusts just literally blowing you off course. Right, a little bit to the right. Let that sort itself out. And down. Down. Right, again, see, we're getting that wind gust blowing us off a bit there. A little bit forward. Down on the collective. Try and get it in the circle somewhere. Oh, that was hard. That was frigging hard. Right, okay, so let's get the engines to idle. They'll wait for them to slow down, and let's get this guy out of here. Right, so this guy will be off. You all right now, son? You'll be all right. You're in good hands. Okay, right. So that is that. What we're going to do now is one of the, they call it everywhere and somewhere, or whatever they call it, missions. That they'll pick them all for you. So they take the hard work out of this. Anything to make it a little bit easier. There you go. Good view from the rooftop of Bristol Queen Mary's Hospital. Is it Queen Mary? It's Queen something. Wait for him to get back. Where's he taking him? It's gone. As you can see, look, that windsock is blowing a beast. I know it looks easy when you're trying to land him manually here. It's not as easy as it looks, not on a roof, it really ain't. Right, is he back in? Oh, he's just putting the stretcher back, okay. Hold on. Well, no, chaps. Good mission. We'll look for another one now. Okay, right, so back to the map. Back to our missions. We'll wait for that to clear. Cabin is secure. Cabin is secure. Are we done? Few seconds. Alright, well, bought that one. We finished it, but it takes a while to reset. So it's called Random and Everywhere. That's what it's called. So we'll do one of these. We'll pick one. Connected to Operational Center. Right, let's just fill out these details because these are quite important here. Number of casualties, we only want one. We've got 5 crew with a doctor. We are UK. So we'll start. This is one thing I forgot to do with that first mission. That's why we saw American ambulances and American emergency vehicles, was because I forgot to change that. Anyway, we've done that now. When we hear some funny noise, means we've got our first mission. Right, so I'll turn the crew audio down. Oh, there you go, that's the funny noise. 1, patient transfer. Right, we don't want that. Motorbike accident. Well, we've just had one of them, so we'll wait for the next one. Car crash. To see if it can give us anything different. Bicycle. Bloody hell. Crash again, bloody lots of car crashes. How are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we got 3 quarters of the tank. A farmer has been injured and on his job he's fallen from the tractor with the tractor still moving. Well, we'll take that. We don't mind helping out the farmers. Right, we just got to wait for the cabin preparation.
Com check, please. Co-pilot HHO com check. X1 com check. Dock here. Com check.
What sort of away is the farmer at the moment? Right, it's 48%. We can give him a magic injection soon to sort that out. Right, there's our destination down here. So we're heading towards Midsummer Norton.
Cabin preparation complete.
Okay, cabin preparation is complete. Right, we have our lights on. The lights might be on, but no one's in, as they say. Okay, folks. Retrim the trims. Thank you. Job done. Oops, let's cancel that. Door's open still. Hold up, why's the door open? Oh, okay, he's still fiddling around in the back, is he? We nearly went without you, but we wouldn't have gone far because I ain't got it in flight mode. So, let's stick it in flight mode. Doors are closed. Just wait for that to clear. Idle engine 2. Rotor RPM. Just wait for that to clear. And that's clear. We have enough fuel. That's cool. Let's go. I think we've got to do... Oh, hold on. Yeah, 180 here. So let's get us back on there. Let's get us up to 500 feet. Get that to hold there. It's around about 500 feet. That'll do me. Right, so forwards. Get some speed up. Well, not so aggressively. To 80 knots because we've got a turn to do. Bye bye, Bristol.
V1.
Sounds like that's moaning. What are you moaning at? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we're now on course. Take out 200 knots to start with. We have got these, we've got a bit of terrain in the way, so I'm going to take her up to 800 feet, 1,000 feet.
Reduce collective now, watch out. Reduce collective now.
That's reduced, don't worry. 10 knots here without it moaning at us. As we want to get there as quick as we can, help this old farmer boy out.
Now we're rocketing. For a helicopter, we're rocketing.
We will be first on scene.
We'll be first on scene, okay. So, the bad news with that is we don't get no visual cues like blue flashing lights and stuff like that, which you normally get. But we'll give this a go anyway. Oh, it's not that far. Look, it's just there. Wow, okay. If I knew it was so close. Right, so what we can do in that case then is we'll come back down to 500 feet. We can come off the gas a little bit. Turn the nav controls off for now.
Possible hospital destination for our patient.
Just level up.
We can confirm or change later.
Okay, a couple of miles. Let's take indicated airspeed off. We'll control that manually for now. We do need to start to reduce that speed. There's our marker there. We can also bring height down to around about 250 feet. So we need to go in, well, we've got the wind blowing from this direction, so we need to come round. What I'm going to do is just get a little bit closer from this angle. Slow down a bit too much there. So we're going to assess where we're going to land. Clearing here. I think that may be our best bet. It's just down here. But the accident could be the other side of these trees. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll hover here. We'll just take a bit of a closer look once we've settled down.
We are reasonably close.
We could come from this side or the other. Take train off. We'll just try and have another look. Looks like he's come down, he's tumbled his tractor in those trees somewhere. I mean, obviously there's no way we're going to get in there, so we're just going to land the other side of it. down, calm down.
Caution, terrain.
Right, let's just get our bearings again. Right, patch the trim. Obviously that's gone right out. Bloody hell, what a mess you made of this. Right. Yeah, I think we'll just land down here. Okay.
Caution, terrain.
Yeah, we'll land this side of the tree line, I think. If we can get that to work.
We are reasonably close.
Yep, that'll do here. Right, let's just spin around so I can keep an eye on those trees. Back a bit and down. And back. And to the left. Bit more. Left. There you go, lovely. Right, so engines to idle. Right, I've got a feeling the dock might be needed on this one. Let's get those lights off before we burn a hole in the
Rear
grass.
crews, prepare for ground operation. Helicopter in position. Rear crew, clear to start operation.
And this will be interesting to see where he is, because it seems like farmer's lost his had the accident right in that tree line there. So let's go and have a look, see if we can try and find where he is. Wow, this is going to be interesting. The flare's there, and where the flare is isn't necessarily right on top of where the accident is, as it isn't in this case. What's that down there? Hold up. Ah, there's the tractor. Someone else is in there, one of the workers. And there's the injured man. How the hell did you manage that? Bit of the help of the old couple of pints of Doom Bar, I think. Oh, our guys are sinking into the quicksand here.